Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
Southeast Radio.
Well, Refurbed started its journey in Austria back in 2015 and has since grown a presence in 7 countries, including Ireland. So why is the marketplace for refurbed devices becoming so popular? Pádraig Power, the marketing manager with the company, joins us now. Pádraig, before we discuss Refurbed, I'd like to get an insight into your own background.
Yeah, absolutely. I started working in marketing, and one of the main things that I always wanted to do was work for companies with a mission. So with that in mind, I worked in the credit union sector for about 4 years. So I started off at a local credit union and then went to the Health Services Staff Credit Union, which is a nationwide one, and basically worked there specifically for 3 years. And what was really great about the credit unions was that it was all about financial empowerment, and they were not-for-profit companies and helping the community. And then from there, I heard about Refurbed and was very excited because Refurbed is a company that's all about sustainability and helping the environment. So I was able to move my kind of community focus into more of a global focus.
So what is Refurbed and what do you do?
Yeah, so Refurbed is a refurbished electronics website. So what that means is that we sell items such as smartphones, laptops, tablets, gaming consoles, kitchen appliances, you name it. So pretty much everything electronics, or a lot of electronics anyway. If we don't have it now, we hope to get it in the future. And what that means is that these aren't like second-hand devices. They're actually devices that would have been due to be e-waste or electronic waste, were saved and then went through an up to 40-step refurbishment process. So fully tested, components checked individually, data wiped, anything that's not up to scratch replaced or fixed. And the products then are just as good as new, and they're sold via Refurbed. So they're 100% sustainable because we have a full process to ensure that, and they're also up to 40% cheaper. And then for myself, I'm the marketing manager for Refurbed for Ireland. So I'm spreading the Refurb message around the country and basically letting people know that there's an alternative that's a hell of a lot cheaper and also that's sustainable. So it's a win-win for all involved.
So what are the most popular products on the Refurbed marketplace? And are you noticing any new trends with the type of products being sold?
Yeah, absolutely. So the most popular products for us, generally speaking, are smartphones, laptops and tablets. They're definitely the Holy Grail 3 products. But with regards to looking in a bit further, iPhones are exceptionally popular with Irish consumers on the refurbished market. We've seen now in the last year an emergence of the iPhone 11 has become really popular. Previously, it was actually the iPhone 8. You might be surprised. The year before, people seemed to love the iPhone 8. But now the iPhone 11 is really becoming super popular. And I think that's because it's such a good price. But also from the 11 on, there hasn't been a huge amount of advancements from Apple themselves. Every phone from the 11 onwards has been quite similar with a few small updates. So I think that's one reason why that's doing really well. And then aside from that, we have huge sales in MacBooks as well. And within the last year, because we only recently launched gaming consoles and household appliances, we are seeing customers come to us for them, particularly as we had the Christmas period recently. So it was really nice to see refurbished gaming consoles being bought for children and for adults as well as presents.
So talk us through the process of using the marketplace, both from a buyer's and a seller's perspective.
Of course, yeah. So currently now, to start off, we don't have a buyback service in Ireland as of yet. So you can't sell your old devices onto Refurbed currently, but we would recommend to either sell it locally or go to an electronic recycle centre around Ireland. From a buyer's perspective, essentially you go direct to the site. We have a plethora of options there. So whether you're looking for smartphones, whether you're looking for your gaming consoles, your audio devices, your smartwatches, you can click what category you're looking for. And then within that as well, you can search by a price, you can search by the brand you're interested in, the specific model that you're looking for. You can check whatever is there for you. And the way that it works at Refurbed is it's all on demand. So the prices actually fluctuate quite regularly. So if you are a customer and you want something that's a little more price sensitive, keep an eye out. It might end up being a bit cheaper another day. Or if it is a thing that you see a price that you like, I would recommend nabbing it straight away because it could change and it could go up a little bit. It's all done on the refurbished marketplace availability. And then the other thing for buyers is, which is a great thing and something that we see our customers love, is that we actually have 3 grades of product. And the way that that works is that they all work exactly like new. So they all go through the refurbishment process, come with their 12-month warranty and work like new. But there's a difference in the aesthetic. So you have your excellent, very good, and good. Those are the 3 kind of areas there. So for the excellent devices, they look exactly as new as well. For the very good devices, they look almost identical to new, but they might have a little scratch or something on the back of the device, not on the screen or anything like that. And then for the good devices, they will have some sort of scratch or dent or something like that on the back of the device or the side of the device, but they'll all work the same.
Refurbed is very much an international company, so talk to us about the growth which the company has enjoyed since its inception 5 years ago, both internationally and here in Ireland.
Of course, yes. So Refurbed itself was founded in Austria by our 3 founders. They're Peter, Killian and Jürgen. And basically they founded the company in Austria 5 years ago. Then they expanded into Germany, and those would have been the 2 key markets for Refurbed. And then within the last kind of 2 to 3 years, Refurbed has expanded a lot internationally and now has a key focus as well in Italy, Ireland, Sweden, the Netherlands and Denmark. So we're actively in 7 markets right now, which is great to see, and as you mentioned, with the growth. And then when it comes to Ireland specifically, Refurbed has been in Ireland actually only less than 2 years. It'll be 2 years in March. And with that, within the last year already, we've seen an over 200% growth. And I suppose to put that into context for everybody listening, the goal for Refurb is to have 1 refurbished device in every household in Ireland, or the goal for Ireland anyway, specifically. And right now, we're at about 1 in 40 households in Ireland has a refurbished device. And that is going off of the new census figures. So it's fantastic to see in like a year and a year, just over a year and a half, how well adopted refurb is to the Irish culture and how people really are coming and also referring their family and friends. We're seeing now over 50% of our sales every single month are either from people coming back for a second device or people who have referred their family and friend members to, or family members and friends to us.
So, Pádraig, from a marketing perspective then, what strategies have been particularly effective in attracting people to the online marketplace?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I suppose the main thing that we did is that we focus on what's really important to our customers. So when we look in Ireland, for example, the first thing, and we need to be, honest and genuine, and the first thing is price. And people are really price conscious right now, particularly because of the cost of living crisis. And it's something that it can be very, very expensive. So when people are going through tough times and they are trying to count coins, you don't want to be splurging all of your money on a new device. So one of the main kind of unique selling points for Refurb is the fact that people can save so much. And that is something that we do promote. But aside from that, the next 2 aspects are quality and sustainability. So yes, people are happy and delighted to get something and save hundreds on it. But of course, you want to make sure that it works and you want to make sure that you're covered. So that's why our minimum 12-month warranty is there, and also the 30-day free trial. And then aside from that, the sustainability aspect is really important. But what's more important is to make that something tangible for people. So with Refurbed in Ireland, just in March last year, we launched a partnership with Reforest Nation. That's a tree planting company, but they only plant native trees all across Ireland. So now every Irish customer, when they purchase from us, can plant a tree with them for free. And we will plant that. We plant a tree for free with every device that's sold anyway.
So that's what's working from a messaging perspective in your marketing, but what channels are best when it comes to getting that message out?
Yeah, so that's another great question. It really depends, I suppose. If you're looking at instant sales, definitely online. I mean, we do see that paid social advertising, Google advertising, those would be our main aspect for people coming and purchasing directly from Refurb. We also actually see that email marketing is something that customers really do engage with, and that's because you get to show a bit more of the message and you get to show a bit more behind what we actually do. But then aside from that, when it comes to branding and truly explaining the Refurb message, we had a great surge of interest from Irish customers when we did our TV campaign last summer. So we did a campaign on RTE and on, I believe it was Virgin Media and Sky as well, and also on some of the on-demand players. And we saw from that customers really did come and have stayed with us since, because in those adverts we got to show a lot more than just here's the price, here's the product, but we got to show a bit more about Refurbed is about. So I think long-term TV has done wonders for people getting to know us. But then for like short-term, Christmas sales or different aspects like that, it's definitely the online paid advertising is where most people hear from us.
And finally, Pádraig, what are the future growth plans for Refurbed here in Ireland?
Future growth plans are definitely to expand even more with regards to our product offering. So right now, like I said, we have smartphones, laptops, tablets, audio devices, gaming consoles, robot hoovers. We've a plethora of options there. But we want to expand these even more. So we want to bring in new household appliances, new kitchen appliances. We want to have more gaming consoles and just to really expand what we do there.
Well, if you've just tuned in, that was Pádraig Power, the marketing manager with Refurbed Ireland. And there's no doubt that the demand for refurbed products is going to continue to increase over the coming years. In keeping with the theme of sustainability, I'd like to highlight an event that is taking place next week which may be of interest to you. On Wednesday next at 4:30pm, the Wexford Local Enterprise Office will host a sustainability seminar to highlight the energy support grants that are available to businesses. So if you want to reduce the energy costs incurred by your business, book your place at the seminar, which will take place in Wexford County Council, by visiting localenterprise.ie/Wexford.
Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
Southeast